Have you ever sat in silence, yet felt exhausted by noise? Not outside noise, but the constant chatter inside your own mind? The endless replaying, the imaginary arguments, the worries about tomorrow, the regrets of yesterday. If your mind feels like it never stops flickering, like a restless flame in the wind, then this story is for you. Today, we explore how to calm your flickering mind, simple, practical techniques that can help you quiet mental noise and reclaim your focus, peace, and presence. This story has been created by Rajeev for the Freedom for Eternity channel, a space where we explore inner mastery, awareness, and growth. If this resonates with you, please subscribe, like the video, comment your experience, and share it with someone whose mind may need a little calm today. Now, take a slow breath, and let's begin. Arjun had a problem he couldn't explain to anyone. From the outside, he looked fine. A decent job in sales, a loving family, friends who called him dependable. But inside, his mind felt like a crowded marketplace, noisy, restless, chaotic. During client meetings, while the customer spoke, Arjun nodded politely. But his mind? Did I send that email? What if this deal fails? I need to call the mechanic. Why did my manager look upset yesterday? What's for dinner? By the time the client finished speaking, Arjun had missed the most important detail, the budget constraint that would later cost him the deal. That evening at home, his wife said, "You're not listening." "I am," he protested. But he wasn't. His mind was already tomorrow. One night, unable to sleep, Arjun realized something strange. His body was tired, but his mind was running. It jumped from memory to fear, from planning to regret, like a restless child pulling him in 10 directions at once. He felt irritable for no reason, unable to complete tasks, drained by constant thinking, anxious without knowing why. He even wondered if something was wrong with him. Was this ADHD? Was he just weak? Was this how life was supposed to feel? One Sunday morning, exhausted from his own thoughts, Arjun visited an old mentor, Mr. Dev. After listening quietly, the older man smiled. "Your mind flickers," he said. "Flickers?" Arjun asked. "Yes, like a tube light that keeps blinking. It's not broken, it's just uncontrolled." Arjun leaned forward. "Can it be fixed?" "It doesn't need fixing," Dev replied. "It needs training." Dev continued. "Imagine your mind as a room. You're sitting comfortably on a couch. There are 2 doors. Thoughts enter through one door and leave through the other." Arjun nodded. "Now tell me, when someone walks past your house on the street, do you run outside and start talking to them?" "No, but when a thought walks through your mind, you invite it for tea." Arjun laughed for the first time in days. "That," Dev said gently, "is your problem. Start simple," Dev instructed. "Don't fight your mind, relax your body." That evening, Arjun lay down and did something new. He didn't try to stop thoughts. Instead, he relaxed his shoulders, softened his jaw, let his hands loosen, slowed his breathing. Something surprising happened. His thoughts slowed too, not disappeared, just softened. He realized something powerful. A calm body creates a calmer mind. The next day at work, during a meeting, Arjun practiced again. When his mind wandered, he didn't panic. He focused on the client's voice tone, the specific words being used, the sound of the AC humming, the feeling of the chair beneath him. For a few seconds, he was fully there. Then his mind wandered again. But this time, he gently brought it back. Not angrily, not forcefully, just returned. That small moment of awareness felt like a victory. One afternoon, his mind started worrying. What if you fail again? Instead of suppressing it, Arjun tried something new. "Okay," he said internally. "Explain how I will fail. Step by step." The mind hesitated. It gave vague answers. "Be specific," he insisted playfully. Suddenly, the thought lost its power. He realized his mind loved jumping, but hated staying. By forcing it to elaborate, he confused it. At home, he experimented further. Work thoughts? Blue. Family worries? Green. Random fears? Red. As thoughts appeared, he labeled them with colors. Instead of drowning in them, he observed patterns. It became a game. The flicker slowed. One day, anxiety struck hard. Instead of reacting, Arjun paused. Where is this feeling in my body? Tight chest, dry throat, warm forehead. He didn't judge it, he just observed, and like a cloud, it passed. He learned something profound. Thoughts create sensations. If you observe the sensation calmly, the thought weakens. Dev had also suggested mantras. Arjun chose a simple phrase, "I am here." He repeated it during walks, during traffic, before sleep. Slowly, it became a mental anchor. He added affirmations, "My mind is becoming calmer. I choose focus." At first, it felt artificial, but repetition reshaped something inside him. One evening, overwhelmed, he tried the swish method. He visualized himself scattered, eyes tired, posture slouched. Then quickly replaced it with a bright image, himself confident, focused, calm, present. He repeated this mental swap again and again. Over weeks, that calm version started feeling more real. Then came the hard part. For days, nothing worked. His mind became louder, more resistant. It almost seemed to say, "You can't control me." He almost gave up, but Dev had warned him. When it gets harder, you're close to progress. The mind fights before it yields. So Arjun continued, gently, persistently. It wasn't dramatic. There was no lightning bolt. But one afternoon, during a conversation with his wife, she paused and smiled. "You're really listening," she said. He realized he was. He remembered every word she had said. At work, he started catching subtle client cues. He finished tasks without constant distraction. The background anxiety softened. The flickering didn't disappear entirely. But it no longer controlled him. One evening, sitting quietly, Arjun understood something deeply. A calm mind doesn't mean no thoughts. It means you don't engage with every thought. You sit on your mental couch. You observe. You let thoughts walk through the room without inviting them to stay. And slowly, they stop knocking so loudly. The milestones he experienced: 1. Recognition, my mind flickers. 2. Choosing methods, experimenting patiently. 3. Resistance, the toughest stage. 4. Persistence, continuing anyway. 5. Breakthrough, subtle but undeniable calm. It took months, but it was worth it. What success looked like: actually hearing people, completing tasks fully, feeling present during meals, reduced irritability, deeper relationships, sustained focus. He wasn't perfect, he was aware, and that changed everything. If your mind flickers, it is not your fault, but calming it is your responsibility. Start small, relax your body, focus on the present, repeat a mantra, observe sensations, don't fight thoughts, ignore engagement. Be patient, the mind resists at first, but with persistence, it yields. A calm mind follows a calm body. Sit on your mental couch. Let thoughts pass through the room. And one day, without drama, you will realize the noise has faded, and you are finally here. Arjun's journey was never about eliminating thoughts. It was about changing his relationship with them. In the beginning, everything felt impossible. The mind was loud, restless, defiant. Every attempt to calm it seemed to make it noisier. And that is how it feels for everyone. When you first try to quiet a flickering mind, it resists. It rebels. It convinces you that this is just who you are. But Arjun discovered something powerful. The mind is strong, but persistence is stronger. He did not conquer his mind by force. He conquered it through a calm and open approach. The ability to remain positive even when progress felt invisible. And most importantly, an attitude of never giving up. Over time, something shifted. The mind that once dominated him began to soften. The chatter didn't disappear completely, thoughts still came. But they no longer dragged him into every story. He learned detachment. He learned to observe without involvement. He learned that peace is not the absence of thought, it is freedom from being controlled by it. And if Arjun could do it, so can you. Never get discouraged by the flickering of your mind. In the beginning, it feels overwhelming. With time and persistence, it begins to yield. Stay steady, stay patient, stay committed. Your calm is waiting on the other side of persistence. This video has been created by Rajeev for the Freedom for Eternity channel, where we explore inner mastery, awareness, and personal transformation. If this story resonated with you, please like, subscribe, comment your experience, and share it with someone who might need it. Your support helps this message reach more minds seeking calm. And remember, you are not your flickering thoughts. You are the one who observes them.